Hello, my name is Paul Olson, and I airbrushed all the iridescent pearl detail on the original Starship Enterprise for the first Star Trek movie. And as a result of appearing at a huge Star Trek convention in London, where I live at the moment, and speaking to thousands of fans who were just engaging and lovely, I was bowled over by the love that so many fans have for the Enterprise that I thought I'd better write about my part in it. And as a result, I wrote this book, Creating the Enterprise. And as a result of writing the book, I got back in touch with Richard Taylor in Los Angeles, who designed the Enterprise, and Jim Dow in Los Angeles, who built it. I flew to LA to interview Richard and Jim, and we hadn't seen each other for 34 years, so we had a lot to talk about and, you know, what everybody's been doing and all that. But in the conversation, we wondered what happened to our model. So I decided I would do a bit of digging to find out. And what I found out was, and it took hundreds of hours, you wouldn't believe, but what I found out was that the model was sold off by Paramount at Christie's in 2006 and bought by a private buyer who is keeping the model private. And the model was in terrible condition, absolutely beat up. The beautiful iridescent paints were completely dulled down. Some of them were sprayed over. The model was knocked about and in terrible, terrible condition. So the model will never see the light of day again. So then we knocked about the idea of, well, maybe, what about building another one? Are you guys up for it? And we all were. So, here we are. Over the years, the Enterprise has become more and more beloved by millions and millions of Star Trek fans all over the world, and is certainly the most recognizable symbol of the whole Star Trek phenomenon and canon. So she deserves to live again. And I think the Enterprise is as important as Marilyn Monroe. And she will certainly be long-lived because we will recreate her with modern materials that will last well into the 24th or 25th century without needing any restoration, probably until the 25th century. So how about that? We put together a whole program and budgeted it as much as we could, and it looks like we'll need something in the neighborhood of $3 to $4 million to recreate the model, and it'll take about 14 to 16 months to do so. Now, so far, getting to this point, I've spent thousands of hours and probably about $7,000 or $8,000, and I'm all tapped out. And what I need to get the program going is $18,000 to get me over to LA and hire a top PR company for 3 months who can help me get the word out by appearing on television and radio and in the media, to get the word out to fans all over the world as to what we want to do. And I know there are millions of you out there. And if only 1 million fans, if we could get to 1 million fans to each contribute $3, we're there. So, hence this website to raise the working capital so I can get the ball rolling. Whether you contribute $15 or $500 or anywhere in between, you become a prime mover. And every prime mover will have their name engraved on a beautiful plaque that will accompany the Enterprise wherever she appears in the world. And we guarantee, and it'll be written into the contract, that the Enterprise will always be on public display. So we're thinking casinos, say Las Vegas, Monte Carlo, hotel lobbies, fancy buildings, Star Trek conventions, of course, ComCon conventions, and lots of conventions like that. Maybe a Star Trek cruise on a cruise ship, and the Enterprise will be there. But everywhere she goes, the plaque goes so that every fan can see and pay homage to the people who helped make this happen. And hopefully you'll be one of them. For every level of donation, I have tried to offer you a premium or a set of premiums that will be more valuable to you than the amount that you donate. And I hope that you'll look around on the website and see what's available and what's comfortable for you and what you like, and that you will kindly donate. Now, all this is being handled through a crowdfunding site called Indiegogo. And Indiegogo are just like Kickstarter, only more suitable for our purposes because they're more centered around entertainment, and so that benefits us. So please, have a look at all the premium levels and see what's on offer, and hopefully you'll become a prime mover, a very, very exclusive club, and a very special person. And I thank you.